What's going on, guys? It's me, Stay here, and welcome to another video. Today we're going to take a look at Deathmatch. Now, originally there was supposed to be a window where you could play Deathmatch on the 5th already, but either this was just for America or I was just not online at the time. However, yesterday I got to play Deathmatch as well, and originally I wanted to do a live commentary to give off my first impressions, but that didn't work. So now I'm just going to talk about the mode as it is. And from my experience, I gotta say, it's really solid. It's just something where you can quickly hop in, it's short, and it's a nice warm-up if you want to play something before ranked and don't want to go into a name trainer, especially since it also helps you with weapon control and game sense, but it has some issues, which I'm going to get into now. Now, the first issue I have with it is the fact that you have a respawn timer and don't just instantly respawn. It just kind of takes away a bit from the game, and it feels really dissatisfying to have to wait for about 3 seconds before you can actually go again. This problem made so you can refocus after you die, but it still should be a bit shorter because it's really annoying to just have to stare at the screen and wait, even if it's just for a few seconds. Now, the second issue really arises from both the map design as well as the fact that you don't have any utilities. You really start to notice the flaws of the map because there are so many corners and you don't have any utility to flush them out. And thanks to how loud you can hear the footsteps, campers have an extreme advantage, so you really have to sneak a lot, which then leads to a lot of downtime. And while it's definitely more like the actual game, it is nowhere comparable to, for example, Counter-Strike's Deathmatch, which honestly felt more like Call of Duty most of the time, simply because how offensive you could play. Now, in Valorant you can do that too, but it's going to be a lot less efficient and you're going to die a lot because of people standing behind corners. Now, at first it was kind of a culture shock to me, but if you really think about it, it actually helps you more with actual gameplay, because in the real game, when you actually play unranked or ranked, you don't just rush in either. You actually have to check those corners because people might stand there, and therefore it's a good practice to get that from Deathmatch. Now, what this ends up leading to is that you can't just zone out, watch YouTube and just have fun in Deathmatch while top fragging, but honestly it therefore helps you a lot more in-game because you actually practice your skills. And if you want the other thing, just go play Call of Duty or the Counter-Strike Deathmatch. Like, they are actually more designed for that. Another infuriating thing about Deathmatch, which often happens, is just getting shot in the back. Now, most of the time it's just because you didn't check a corner and someone was hiding in there, but especially when you're at high frequency areas like Spawn and Haven, you'll just happen to you eventually. But as stupid as it sounds, it also has its advantages, because it makes you actually think about the corner you died from and makes you check it the next time, which is then good practice for when you actually play the game normally. Now, the last thing I wanted to quickly touch on is the fact that you don't get any mission progress from playing Deathmatch. Now, originally I was really angry about that, but the more I think about it, the more sense it makes, because honestly, say you have like kill 30 players and then you just complete that in like one Deathmatch game, it would be a bit ridiculous, but it's still a bit sad because it means Deathmatch is probably one of the slowest ways to grind out XP, especially with missions. Without missions I think it's alright, but with missions especially, because you only get 500 XP and no missions at all, so it's probably just better to play unranked if you want to get a lot of XP. But for me personally, Deathmatch is more just like a warm-up mode or something I play when I don't have a lot of time, but that's just me. What do you play Deathmatch for? Please leave it in the comments down below, and with that we've reached the end of today's video. I really hope you've enjoyed, and if you did, please make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and see ya.
Gotcha.
30 seconds left.
Enemy down. That's 3.
10 seconds left.